Welcome to Recycler TV. The 1st of December marks 15 years since Recycler Trade magazine was launched and exactly 10 years since David Connett became its publisher. To mark this occasion, we bring you a special interview to look back on the magazine's history and its future. Feelings on this anniversary, please?
Surprised, really. Yeah, I mean, 15 years ago, I'd just come back from working in the Middle East, desperate for a job, didn't want to work for anybody. Started remanufacturing, and if I'm honest, I could probably only think a year, 2 years, maybe 5 years at most. And I'd never have, and if you'd have told me at the time I'd have been publishing a trade magazine, I'd have laughed at you, because that just wasn't me. I'm an engineer by profession, and you know, I'm at home with things I can touch and feel, and you know, editorial is very conceptual, and it would have been alien to me then.
Much more recently, recyclers made moves into online and TV. How do you see these going forward?
Well, I think every business nowadays, not just media companies, but every business needs a good website. It's part of their business. Without a good website, I think everybody's missing an opportunity. And more people now are becoming comfortable and savvy with buying on the web, looking for information on the web, etc. So, you know, without it, it's you know, you're missing an opportunity. So our web presence is very much a fundamental part of our overall business strategy. Expanding into TV is, I think, it's new, it's experimental. Most media companies are looking at TV, online TV in one form or another. We see it as a way of delivering content that is currently in an embryonic stage. But I think the potential over the next few years is quite exciting. You know, online training, online conferences, online interviews, etc. Where you want to get a specific message out to the audience, and I think TV is very good. We're still very much in a learning curve. I mean, 18 months ago, you know, I just had a heart attack at the price of a camera, let alone anything else. And we're still very much learning, but each month goes by, you know, we learn a bit more and we learn a bit more, and I think over the next few years you'll see a fairly rapid expansion of TV on our website. Recyclers' international expansion, very grand. There are probably 4 economies in the world, the BRIC economies. They've been sort of named: Brazil, Russia, India and China. China is the largest, 1.3 billion population, an economic growth rate of something like 12–13% a year. It's very much, from a printer point of view, still in a very embryonic position. Whilst Zhuhai is a huge production centre producing cartridges, they're primarily for export. The internal market is still very small, still very embryonic. So we've opened an office and a magazine and a trade show in Zhuhai to begin servicing that market. So in the same way as Recycler was launched 15 years ago to service the European market, our Chinese magazine very much launched now to service the Chinese market, and I think in 15 years time we'll be celebrating in exactly the same way as we are here. As far as imaging spectrum is concerned in the US, that's still a huge market. North America, 4,000 to 5,000 remanufacturers across Canada, North America, USA and Mexico. So we see imaging spectrum as being a very strong contender to serve that market, and we see that expanding over the next few years as well. On the 1st of December we're having a dinner in Oxford where we're inviting all the staff and some of the magazine's friends and clients, etc. And hopefully it'll be a very pleasant evening for all concerned. Going forward, what are we going to do? We're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're focused on the remanufacturing industry. This is a community, one in which we serve. Hopefully people think that we serve it well. We will continue to do more of what we're doing, hopefully identifying markets and developing markets and just generally promoting the industry to the best of our ability.
Thank you very much. Thank you for watching Recycler TV.